So this match has to be the most exciting match.
Kyle Dake, Cornell, a four-time champion at 141 as a freshman in 2010, at 149 in 2011, 157 in 2012, and 165 pounds in 2013. A Hodge Trophy winner as well.
Throw
Top
people
honor
and squeeze
in
people.
college wrestling. Kyle Dake is with Quick. Kyle could give us some insight to Yanni D. Now, Yanni, when he was in high school in the Rochester area, would drive 2 hours to train at Cornell. What were your first impressions?
I thought this kid is amazing. He's
The old
special.
dude
He loves the sport. He loves wrestling. He just wants to be in the room all day. He comes in, trains as hard as he can, and gets better every single day, which is amazing.
Of course, I'm going for
what are his strengths?
Yanni.
If he can get to his leg attacks and he can keep this pace at a high pace, I think he can dominate this match.
Meredith, he's in shape too.
A crafty veteran and has a lot of good attacks. Otherwise, he wouldn't be here. And I'm really looking forward to Yanni trying to get to his elbow ties, trying to get to those legs, and hopefully that we can get off bottom.
The knee wrap on his right leg is new. What are the emotional challenges that a freshman like yourself faces in your first title appearance?
Most of the challenges come before the wrestling. But when the wrestling happens, that's when you just let it go and you just.
There we go.
You know how to
I see the leg.
Right here. This is where Yanni wants to be.
He's gonna get it. He's gonna get it.
Really good in all these
Come on.
positions.
He's confident
He's
too.
gonna start fighting hands right now.
He's
He fights that
confident.
hand, keeps
Meredith
that
is
back
strong.
foot driving. He can score this takedown, Meredith.
He's confident too.
He has elastic hips. He hits splits in matches. Meredith likes to scramble and he likes to bump, but do you think Yanni's even better in those positions?
I think Yanni's one of the best in the world at scrambling. When you get to his legs, that's about 10% of the battle. The other 90% is trying to finish. He loves being there. He loves wrestling in those positions, and really, he just thrives for this competition. He's really excited right now. Come on, get to your ties. Get to your ties.
What is his tie?
All right.
He kind of goes inside grip on the right hand with his right hand, and then usually gets to his elbow pass or his duck unders from there. And Meredith's doing a good job keeping his distance, keeping those thumb blocks in. Every time Yanni fakes, he's knee sprawling, which is a really good tactic. Make sure the guy doesn't get to your legs and gets your head and hands right in the way.
All right, you can reshot from that too.
Keeping good pressure on him. Keeping good pressure. It's Yanni's pace right now.
How did I call him stalling right now on Meredith?
Sitting on the edge. Yanni's the one doing all this faking, so attacking.
Here we go.
Now we've got some blood time.
Here we go with this.
So the four-time New York State champ goes in the corner. We've got blood under the eye of Bryce Meredith out of Wyoming. Bryce is quite a character. I don't know if you ever spent some time with him. He's a terrific soundbite. He views wrestling kind of creative, almost like he's an artist on the mat.
Yeah, that's how a lot of these young kids are acting now. You know, it's not the tough, brutal, beat you up type of mentality anymore. And I really enjoy it. You know, it's kind of like a dance out there. You're trying to execute technique rather than just beat your opponent up, which is really cool to see.
Yeah, he said, "I've got to beat my guy, but I'm not allowed to punch him."
Yeah, that's for sure. He's actually really special. I picked him to win last year, but it obviously didn't happen, and hopefully Yanni can get it done this year. But we'll see what happens. Hopefully this blood can get this blood to stop and not break the wrestling too much.
Cornell's corner, Damian Hahn, Coach Gray, I believe Coach Rob Cole is there as well. What was Coach Cole's demeanor in a championship match in the red corner?
He's always really, really calm. He wants you to stay focused, stay present in that moment, and get to your task, get to your ties, do what you know how to do, and keep continuing to wrestle and build your lead. You see some coaches get really, really animated, and really it depends on the guy, I think. If they need that extra motivation, but Yanni's so internally motivated, I don't think that he really needs that right now.
What is an elite wrestler in this first period? What are you chronicling? What are you calculating for later?
You know, a lot of the calculations that are made, you don't really understand what they are. You know, you're starting to pick up foot rhythms, you're starting to pick up hand rhythms. You're starting to see how the weight distribution over his foot, how he circles, things like that. And you know, Yanni's got a great feel, and he has a great understanding of how guys used to move in their stance and where we can find holes to attack.
Where should his eyes be in a typical tie?
Most of the time, I like to focus on the hips. I drift between the feet and the arms, seeing where they're going. But a lot of it's feel. Yanni has a great feel. Meredith has a great feel. You can kind of tell when you watch a guy wrestle. They just seem to have very smooth transitions through their techniques, and both of these guys have that.
So first period, pace and tempo dictated by Yanni, but I think you're Bryce Meredith. You're happy to get out of that period at 0-0.
I think so. I think Yanni going neutral here is really smart. The last time they met, Bryce is really good on top. Yeah. He's very. There we are. That's two right there. Good job.
That was explosive.
You got to be ready to score right on the whistle. Yanni, first whistle starts, club, re-attack or attack the angle. And he got that takedown, which is huge for him right here. He's gonna have to get another one, or hopefully not. I'd like it to. Keep building on his lead. Yes, good re-attack again. Once he gets those hands locked, his shoulders are so flexible, and he's so strong from his knees. He's got to pivot that right knee up. There it is right there. Start driving with that right foot. Get that pressure on that far leg. Up on his feet. That's good. Get it outside your body. Okay. Good defense by Meredith.
We've seen freshmen win championships as he tries to throw
never looked at it like that. Give pressure on that.
Yanni is as advanced as any as we've seen in the last decade or so. I mean, he's got almost Olympic level technique.
He loves watching video. He will go and watch hours and hours and hours of video, and it's not the typical video where you're watching other college wrestlers. He's watching the elite. He's watching the Jordan Burroughs, the John Smith, the Dave Schultz. He's watching all of these guys, and really he's got some incredible technique. Just that he's developed from watching other people. He'll sit in a wrestling room just to watch people practice, to see if he can pick up any little bits of technique, and it's pretty cool to see.
Diakomihalis from Cornell with the 2-1 lead. Bryce Meredith, a finalist 2 years ago in New York City. He's been on this stage before.
Yeah, he's been here. He's a senior. He's looking to get his first national title. But if Yanni can get a score right here, that'd be huge.
Yanni playing a little defense now with 15 to go in the second period.
There's a lot of re-attack right there. I really like how this pace is going. Yanni's got to keep wrestling, keep looking for those re-attacks. He's holding center, which is really important. It shows the rest that you're trying to engage and you're trying to be a part of this and get scores.
Kyle, thank you. We're going to send it over to Mike Cousins and crew for this third period.
All right, Quinn, thank you. Lori and Bob, watching Bryce, the native of Cheyenne, trying to become Wyoming's second champion. The only other, Dick Ballinger, in 1960. Also a Wyoming native from Cody. Smart on Yanni's part there. He's giving him one, not two, because he does not want to be underneath Meredith. Meredith has not been able to do what I think the key to the meet for him to do is that's get in and finish.
Okay. Oh.
Now he needs to finish. He needs to drive through, keep the head up, drive through, keep driving.
No control. He still don't have control yet. He still don't have the others. What?
That's two.
I don't like that.
4-2 Meredith.
I don't like that.
1:15 left in the third.
I'm saying it's control.
Coach Mark Branch, a 4-time finalist for Oklahoma State.
Maybe I'm tripping.
Doing a great job at Wyoming.
Terrific job there, but Meredith attacking both sides of the body. Starting from the right side, and Justin went to the left. He's able to isolate both hips there to cover for 2 points. It's tough to do against a guy like Diakomihalis.
Get up.
This is such a great match. Everybody's made adjustments. That's what Diakomihalis is so good at, making an adjustment. And he already knows what his go-to move is. If it gets to that and he gets to his feet, that's how he won coming into the finals. But Meredith made some nice adjustments to get that takedown.
This is where Meredith can be tough. He tries to seek in that leg on the right side or right cross body, seeking the half.
Now he escapes. 23.
Well, let's work. Let's go. Oh, come on, pull it in.
Nice
Good
shot.
job, Meredith. Good defense.
With a hand on the
Let's
wrist
go.
there and a re-shot in. But he did a nice job of keeping
Get
Diakomihalis from getting his arms locked, his hands locked. around the legs.
The Cornell freshman needs a score down to 20
Oh!
seconds.
Oh! Oh!
He's got two. He takes the lead.
Hold on, what's going on? What is going on right now? Oh. Oh, the time is about to... And that's it!
Four-time New York State champ.
Oh, that was amazing. That was great.
NCAA champion.
That was great. Great job by the youngster, man. Beautiful. Wow. What an ending. Congrats. That was great. That was nice.
He said he couldn't believe it. A year ago, he was watching, saying, one day that might be me. And now it is him.
And there's Rob Cole, his coach, hugging a freshman champion. I wonder if visions of the man we were listening to, Kyle Dake's, going through his head.
And folks, you want to get Dake, his freshman year, was a champion at this weight class. Last night, Diakomihalis avenged his only loss, and now the biggest win of his life.
What happened in that last scramble? He got to my leg. I knew I'm comfortable in that crackdown position. I felt it the time I got scored on, but I adjusted, got to my cradle, put him on his back. That was it. Afterwards, you kept pointing, Coach Mike Gray, pointing to your head. What was that about? All year, Mike's been telling me that I can be a national champ, and the difference between me winning and losing is up here. Gotta have the mind. And he's been training my mind all year, and it showed up today. It showed up this whole weekend. So I'm super thankful for that. Congratulations, Johnny. Thank you very much.
That was great. That was great.
When you're good enough, you can go by just one name, and now he's proven that he is. Yanni.
Well, Meredith had it his way right there, but right here, Meredith decided to go with that mistake.
Diakomihalis so strong right there, able to pop his hips through, so flexible. I mean, we expected a scramble match there. That would definitely did not disappoint. Amazing round there. Amazing matchup.
Last year,